Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Kristi. I am here with a flip through of the Haberdashery Lapbook, a la Patricia at Le Cafe Craft. So, this is big and I can't get my camera to fit the whole thing in. Almost. So here's the top and here's the bottom. The butterfly wings are the bottom. So let's see if I can split the difference. And we'll talk about it for a second. This book started as a Time Life discarded book that I disassembled and used the covers. It's 8 7/8 by almost 10 7/8, and the spine is just over 2 inches. So I've used the Haberdashery collection from the Paper Studio at Hobby Lobby. I've used some Tim Holtz stuff that I have in my stash, book plate, and some lace. I believe this is Dollar Tree lace. Not sure where this came from, but the back is the same as well. I did Mod Podge the cover just for a little extra. I mean, you know, it's not going to last a soaking, but if you happen to splatter something on it, you can wipe it off. Okay, so let's see if we can do a flip through here. I might have to stand up to make sure that I'm in. Okay. So in the front, we have a large envelope, and I've just tucked. I'm not going to take all this ephemera out because these are tags made out of Tim Holtz. You know, they're double-sided. And just things that I've had in my stash. I believe most of this is Tim Holtz. And we have our pockets here. Of course, this has got an accordion. Is it an accordion? No. I don't remember what the name of the spine is, but it's folded. I don't know if you can see it with the eyelets and such. I believe this hidden hinge spine goes back to Kathy King from the Paper Phenomenon. And so I did use eyelets in these 3 main pages, and I originally in the video when we were putting it together, I used a waxed linen, but the wax was dry and so it did not stay. So I went back and I used some cotton thread here, cotton yarn. This is from Dollar Tree. It's like the sugar cream, peaches and cream, whatever it's called. Very similar to that, just a cotton yarn. Yeah, so these are eyelets and tied on, and this page happens to have some pockets. There again, this is pretty much Tim Holtz ephemera. I think that was tucked in there. But plenty of room. I did not stuff it full. These eyelets here are purely decorative. Okay, so on this side we have a approximately 4 by 8 pocket, and I've stuck some of this thinner. This is really good for collage. It's on kind of a like a newsprint kind of paper. Reminds me of children's drawing paper, and nice and thin, and I like that. Like I said, I'm not going to take all the ephemera out because there's a lot, but here's a tag that I made a while back, just some coffee dyed cardstock with a little flower piece sewn inside there. Tried to go through my stash and see what would go. This is of course a CD sleeve, repurposed. And it's funny going back and looking at these things. I don't remember making some of this stuff, but there again, it's when you're doing that mass making. I was like, I remember making these. I don't remember this. You know what I mean? But I don't get Happy Mail, so I know I made it. So I haven't gotten anything from anywhere else. Here's our Avery style envelope that opens up, and inside I've tucked just a little card. Made these a while back. I do remember making these, and just has a little pocket inside with some little double pocket tags. So I remember making those. Those were fun, and it happened to be from the same collection, so I thought I'm going to stick that in there. Plenty of room. Stick more stuff in this Avery envelope. You can see how the ink, even though I use the walnut stain, because I use the oxide, it has that gray. Look how perfectly the gray ink matches these gray flowers in the background. They're kind of gray-blue, but perfect. Okay, so we have this is our mystery pocket. We have this large tag that holds everything together, and I've just put some pieces of ephemera, lots of good writing space there. Just tucked those in the side, tucked a piece in here as well. Old advertisements, so those are always fun. Get that in there. See if I can get it all the way down to where it's supposed to be. There we go. And then this lifts up, and let's see if I can slide this down to where you can see the top of this pocket has this little tuck spot here. And these are stickers that I have from an ephemera kit that I purchased on Amazon, and a little notepad with just paper scraps, coffee dyed, that goes in there, and everything folds back, and the tag keeps it closed. And then line that back up. Over here I have our French bulletin board. The main reason I did the two eyelets on this side was to mimic the bulletin board. And this just has elastic. It's not super tight, but it holds everything in. Just some miscellaneous pieces of ephemera tucked in there. And then here we have the I don't remember, stand-up, fold-down pockets. I don't remember what I called them. But we've got some, you can stand it up, look inside, just some miscellaneous pieces of ephemera tucked inside. I did not put stickers on all these pages. I didn't think it was necessary, but you know, you could if that's your thing. I did put one down here, and then of course this just twists to hold those in place. And then I've got an extra piece of the Tim Holtz cardstock. I think this is also Tim Holtz. Not sure. This pops out, makes a picture frame. I just thought that was fun. And then here's a piece of that newsprint advertisements that I bought. I like that for the contrast because it comes in many different colors. So let's go ahead and fold this out and up. And I just tucked the leftover Tim Holtz pieces of ephemera that I had not used, because I have had this for a long time, so I've tucked in a couple in each of the back pockets, one in the front pocket, and then a couple of smaller pieces, Encyclopedia of Horticulture, and some music paper also in there. Plenty of room, you can see in there. I don't know if you can see the other side or not. Let me slide this over. Goodness, this is interesting. Same thing. I've got some Tim Holtz ephemera tucked in the back there, and you know, it fit perfectly because these are 6 by what are they, like 6 by 10, something like that. Yeah, so these fit perfectly in these pockets, and just tuck those in there. This one has some gardening and some more music page, and just tuck that in there. And then that folds, and we did this page. This opens, so let me see if I can get all this. I got too much stuff on the side. I'm going to have to slide it this way and hope nothing falls on me. There we go. So here we have some more stand-up pockets. I've just put a little advertisement in this one, and that folds down. And then in here we have a couple of pieces of washi tape. This one has, looks like they go either way because some stuff looks like it. This one has travel, so it's a bus and an airplane. Looks like a terminal and some suitcases. This one has roses and a camera on there, and I've just tucked those inside. This one is also looks like a cruise ship, a map with some roses, so just stuck those in there. And in these pockets I took some of that ephemera that I had. Each of these is blank on the back, so I love how they're aged. I did not have to ink them. This is a book page. Then let's see, there's a background page. These could be used for collage or matting or whatever you want to do with them. This is a page of advertisements. Look like it might be from a what do you call it, like a directory or something. And then of course I have another one of these background pages, which you can see, really fun. There, these pockets are tight, but they'll loosen up as you stick some stuff in there. Just takes a minute to kind of wiggle them, and then these just spin around to keep that in place. And in this one we have this closure here that keeps this intact, and I've just stuck another piece of the Tim Holtz background in that pocket. Plenty of room to stick more items in there. But yeah, this was a fun project. Several of you have told me that you're trying it. I hope that you will post them to my Facebook page, group page. I would love to see what you guys are doing. Yeah, just a lot of fun. I am glad it's over because I do get bored quickly, but this was really fun project, and every page was so different that I didn't feel like when I'm usually doing a regular journal and I get bored, because each page was completely different. And yeah, so 12 parts is a little excessive for me, but I really enjoyed it, and I want to thank Patricia for her wonderful videos explaining every detail of how to put this together. I did not put a closure on this because I feel like it didn't need it. The cover is heavy, it stays closed, but you could easily tie it with another ribbon or something around the middle if you felt like it needed a closure. I did not. You may have remembered that I was looking for the what do you call this, crochet trim that matched this, and I did find it. It was on another book, so that's the one I was looking for, and it was only 1 yard on that, I think 1 or 2 yards, so it wasn't enough. Well, if there's a piece left, I could not find the piece, so but yeah, I had used that for a closure on that last book. So anyway, I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're interested, I will try to get it up on Etsy today. But if you are interested and you don't see it on Etsy, please contact me through my email at burlap and daily bread. What is it? Burlap and daily bread at gmail.com. So, and it's not the and sign, it's spelled out A-N-D. So the link to that is also in my description box of this video, and it's also in my about section on the YouTube page. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time, and we'll do something else that's going to be a lot of fun. Bye now.